Let's continue. We got new quests. Death of a mailman. The deputy purser trusting you. Oh. An assistant in need. Assistant in need is an assistant indeed, Kubo. Your postal career has been a series of pleasant surprises. What a journey you had, from dubious to glorious. A special honor awaits you today, Kubo. This letter is from none other than Ashranino, youngest of the three Caesars. Of all people, it's addressed to his sister Raya Osana, from one of the protocols to another. How about that? We are traveling in high society. Never did I expect to trust an assistant with a letter of such import. Did you exceed all expectations? Letter's a letter. There's nothing important about this stuff. I'll never understand why post carriers are like that. It's like, this is an important letter we need to deliver to such and such. It's like, it's just a letter. Nothing. Our job is just to deliver it. Just, like... The fate of the universe is not gonna, like, turn itself inside out because of us if we are a little late or early with the delivery. It's like... Ever does it harden me to see your face. So this time, less than others. We have our roles to play in this moment of ours. Give me my letter. Jeez. And there it is, the letter from my brother. Before the delivery and the certainty. No delivery could be more grave or important than a missive between two of the Caesar. Yet, here stands a mere assistant letter courier, not the deputy postbook. Curious, is it not, brother? Oh, they set this. They set us up. We are in a rare accord. There is something amiss with the postbook. Secret sorrow that had driven him from his duty. You are bemused, Ronald, and soon to grow vexed for want of an account. Know that this deception was not for your benefit. It is the deputy's postbook that concerns us. He seemed rather derelict in his duties. We laid this test for him. Were amiss, he would be here now in your stead. True, we have seen little of the good Moogle lately. We fear for him, yet he fears to show himself. Does he keep from his seedsters and his friends? He's on vacation. At least that's what he calls it. He's lazy. If he fears to even show himself, his secret must be keep itself poorly inclined. Indeed. All we need is to look at him and we'd know. We will have your aid, Ronald. The work of a postbugle is of too great an import to leave to chance. You must bring the postbugle out of hiding into the light of truth. Take this letter to him, good adventure. Tell him not of us, not of word. Tell him this letter comes from a twin adler soldier, delivered to a sylph of ill repute in the east. Now, you will beg the postbugle for aid. Tell him that in your callousness, you could not find the destination. His vanity shall push him out, and his affection for you will pull him in. Directly to Little Silas, where he shall find us instead of the wicked sylph. Better this once and for all. Ooh. See, he's shrinking from his duties, and now... what it is. He's shrinking from his duties and now they're catching on. They're starting to realize it. Did delivery go as it should? Such an important letter. Should exalted company. How I miss Koopa. What's this? A difficult letter to deliver, did you say? A letter from a twin Irish to Lalafell. A most notorious self Koopa. You were right to come to me. This is a difficult delivery indeed. But I am not familiar with Inspire Grove. I barely know the name. Inspire Spoonspore Stove? Clove? No. Idea to find this door. None. I wish I could help, but I regret to tell you I cannot. I cannot simply go. I simply cannot go with you to Moonspore Grove. Why not? Because, Kobo. Because out in the grove there may be spores. Yes, that's right. I have allergies. If my assistant needs me, I suppose I must go. Deliveries must be made and sacrifices too. Very well. At Little Sour's we shall meet. Let us go then, you and I, where the moon spores fly. Together we shall seek the bow. How now? How now? Where is the post Moogle? It is not like him to be so late. Mess with him. Be that he has sensed our presence? That he dares not meet the futures? He is near, sister. Beyond that, I cannot say exactly where he is. Elemental, something has them stirring. If he has not come to us, we shall go to him, brother. You and I are for the Bramble Patch. Ronald, we should seek the post Moogle near the Hawthorne Hut. I like this not, Ronald. I said something diminished about the post Moogle's presence. Aid him. Be his friend. You know, at first I thought he was being lazy, but maybe something is wrong. Maybe it is why he depends on us instead of doing it himself. Oh God! He's dead! He's dead! Oh, thank God. My faithful assistant, thank you. Well, I had just lain down for a nap when those things on air. Everything is fine. Come, we must go to the old solace. How now? For someone working so little these days, you seem awfully tired. You think you could deceive the Pajas? Deputy, Why are you all here? Please don't look at me like... No. I shall look at whomever in however matters. Privilege does not extend to everyone in present company. Doing very well. With your leave, I must return to my home. Your home is here in the 12's Wood, Deputy Moogle. And if you think your friends would allow you to fly on those shredded wings, you must think very little of us indeed. It was a windmill, was it not? Your life has been in the 12. How could you know of such structures? You managed to survive the collision, but the injury was great. Oh, you fool. That is why you suddenly took on an assistant. You might heal. Why would you not tell us not to? Brother and me, as good adventurer, you will help it even from your fellow mineral. So I guess his wings are so damaged that he can't actually fly correctly. So he's been sending us out the entire time instead of. It would have been nice if he would have just straight up told us. Unless he did it, I forgot. If I can't be a person, I don't want to live. Assistant understands, I beg you. I can handle things until he. I've been doing it all this time. If I understand you correctly, you will serve as needed without being named the deputy letter carrier yourself, so that the honor of the post remains your injured friend. Rest may be enough to mend his injuries, or it may not. Still, do we not owe that much to our friend? And I shall personally look into Muggle medicine for a cure. What would we not do for a friend in need? Whether adventurer or seedster, we are all your friends, and you are the deputy postman, still grounded or no. But you will rest, and I shall know the reason why. And Ronald is to keep the letters flying to all reaches of the realm. The Muggles shall also help. Any small deliveries within the 12th wood are your honored responsibility, my good Muggles. Sister, surely we need more carriers for letters leaving the 12th wood. Ronald is an adventurer with other duties after all. My brother is right. You go send word to your cohorts. Throughout the forest, we seek post Muggles with heart stout enough to face the wider world. Now, my dear Deputy Post Moogle, you must tend to your injuries. Ronald, you are no longer an assistant but a carrier grown. See to your duties and to the novices who will look to you for aid. Ooh. Am I gonna get a level out of this? Am I gonna get a level? Yep. With your system delivery, your reputation has grown. You have been recognized for your post achievements and promoted from an assistant to full letter carrier. Remember that every delivery you complete helps the deputy poster cling who has reason to live. And congratulations on your promotion. Alright. Okay. All in the family. Why, if it isn't just the adventurer I was waiting for, Koopa? Have I got an assignment and a half for you today? Why you? Because my friend, there is no better suited for the task. I hold in my pouch a letter with your name on it. Not literally, of course. I mean simply that I have a missive. For I hear in Little Alamigo and would have you take it too. It's from our father, and I've been told it must go out. Post haste. Why aren't you laughing? Anyway, it's such a as a lovely girl as you'd ever wish to meet. Wise in the ways of alchemy and so kind she gives away medicine to alien Alamigo refugees free of cost. Oh, I remember her. No, Westbrook has known almost no rest on her crusade. I worry she's working herself into the ground. It would break a post Muggle's heart to deliver a letter with field tidings to such a saint. So if the message brings anything but joy to Anna, would you be a dear and aid her? Every ounce of strength you have. Dual personalities. Why, if it isn't my obedience, I trusted assistant. No, no, I'm not an assistant. I'm a carrier. Get it right, Moogle. Or if you're the deputy, get it right. Back for more? I've got something a little more demanding for you this time. It's nothing less than a demand of satisfaction. That's right. Hermes the doll wants a duel with Oxcall to the death, no doubt. They're a pair of the most barnacle-brained pirates that ever got wedged ashore. They're always cracking each other's heads open over something or others down in Candlekeep Quarry. When Ansley's at a loose end, which is the majority of the time, you'll find him loitering around Linsa Laminsa. So go and say hello, and make sure he gets Spidey's challenge. Don't forget, a pruning post person always sees his mission through to the bitter end. Of course. Oh, it's here. So someone. What's happening? What's happening? We are the hardy pilots. We sail the stormy seas with bird muck on our shoulders, a woodworm on our knees. Got business with lad? If I owe you coin, come back when these fellows are done tussling and I'm done drinking, whenever that may be. I'm the 7 health? I found myself some new women would make that ale rich like a powder or puck. You can keep like here, you and there's a wrench down again. Me and him been scrapping over for a while now. Ain't like she's a knockout or nothing but a. We'll be needing Arbiter for a little train. I'm not even gonna bother trying to read any of that because that made no sense to me. It looks like one person found someone and started talking crap about the other person that they were trying to get, and it's like, oh no, those fighting worms. Which is kind of rude, but at the same time, it's like, What do you got? What is wrong with you people? Well, we gotta go to the Drowning Wrench. This is the Adventurers Guild. Is that it? Ooh, that's cold. Really? Guys are ready. I can't tell if they're ready to fight or make out. Got here just in time. Any more of this kind of sneaks? You're the arbiter. Hey, to you, lad. Name. Hey, what's as sharp as me blade? And they tell me there ain't no woman better than mine. Facts. It's the oldie sober one between us. Fair, you decide who's right and who's. What? 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 I tried so hard to read that and I was like... Why are we sneaking? The sight of bloodshot eyes, can't say the same myself, but you ain't seeing double, but really two of them, bruh. Right after the calamity it was, a terrible tempest struck up and drove me ship around against the rock. Next thing I knew, the boiling waves were dragging me under. I woke up with a head full of snakes, a mouthful of sand, and a pair of bright voices ringing in my ear. From the long sleep, not that I knew it at the time, Marky. One look at their coral hair, their glowing skin. Oh, $5 it's been. Remember, I was trying to get up the guts to go over to them, and what do you know? They called me over asking how I've been doing. Go on, lads. Back. You want to be honest? I've seen better. Look. They seem nice, but I've seen better. Way better. Sorry to say. I'm lucky for the Admiral. Okay. Yell it a little louder and they'll be able to hear. The limits of the answer there are we can assist you with. Feel free to ask. For instance, if you needed to be relieved from the attentions of a pair of recalcitrant pirates. Yeah, they know. Hey, but we're actually fully fledged yellow jackets. We're stationed here in Bulwark. Yeah. Offer inbound, but to keep an eye on certain undesirable elements might disturb the peace. The gentleman you were speaking with is a person of interest to our organization. Is under constant observation. Several times of late, we've been seeing him lurking in the shadows, staring at us, waiting for his chance to trade. We generally deal with him simply by calling him over. A little informal interrogation rather tends to interfere with his nefarious scheme. Actually, their schemes involve perfect. I'm under surveillance. You mean they weren't flirting me? They were questioning me? Not a pair of. Blame me, but they did it for a good damn reason. They're attracted enough to sense of duty. Beats him. Oh. Oh, I gotta go to the Fisherman's Guild. Oh yeah, and let's just Fisherman's Guild, right? Just gonna time to settle this little Barney. Yeah, give you Cisco. They're kind of. Oh! Isn't she like the guild master? The guild master, like vice guild master, I could say. Back in my pirate days, the captain sent me to the markets for defense our ill-gotten gain. Thing is, none of those crooked dealers gave me fair coin for the living. Well, me bloody boy. And men twice her size are cowering in fear. But she squared right up to me and she cried, "Don't be a baby, get a grip." Any scoundrel should ever think about it. The thing is, I've worked with her. She is the guildmaster. Second in command. Welcome back, Ronald. Caught any more marlins lately? What? Well, what's that belligerent boy? He likes you. He's got you choosing between me and those cotordes. The silly sod's always squabbling over something. You tell him for me that he's got the whole thing topsy-turvy. Much as I'm pleased to be put on a pedestal, there's no way of judging when it comes to matters of taste. After all, it's like they say, one man's mind is another man's. Yep. The world's like a ship. You've got your captain, your mates, your bosuns, your deckhands. Everyone's got their own talents, their own skills. You'll be a long time looking for a sailor who can run the whole boat on his own. Arrow words it is. You did it! My life is just fine because I've worked with her. There's no way of judging. Everyone's got their own taste. Well, blow, something. Ain't the most wisest thing ever. My time. Alright, that's enough. Time for you to make up your mind, Arbiter, but not here. Any fair what within or right there in your face. Let's move out to the docks. I'm not judging either. Moment of truth. Come on, lad. Put us out of our misery. Well, neither. Out of my waist. There we go. The one that they'll simp for right at this moment. Down the market. I need a pair of watchtower pirates. Listen here, boys. If anyone tells you quit your drinking and your wrenching and your brawling, give them a cuff. Oh, you're myself. What's a pirate? Always a pirate. You build up your stores on deck, then settle them on shore. That's pirate's justice. Don't stand around bickering. Fists do the talking. What? God, what a woman. I knew it. I'm sorry to end daydreams, but I really must advise you to come to your senses. The only thing a barbarian like her would give you is a nice collection of lumps to decorate those thick saws of yours. Yep. There's 7 hills. It's like a captain's convention around here. What are you saying about me? Nothing, my dear. Simply removing the scales from those eyes. Mark my words, gentlemen. An animal starved of affection grows desperate, and desperation dangerous. What do you call desperate? I could have any man I want. The fools are curing up. It's time to try to luck with me, and not one of them. But we already know who you want truly. That's how it is. I've known I got it twice at a second. Not when there's a living ledge. I think we have a most grievous understanding. Rendezvous. Rendezvous! Have you lost your mind? I do believe I wasted quite enough time with you. Like I already... Sticking to my own kind. And when you got competition like that, you don't stand a chance. Simper's right. There ain't no point chasing after the perfect coffee. I'll take another crack at me and I'll win. Ain't so bad waking up with a puddle of puke. Had a good night out. Your ale. Once a pirate, always a pirate. We're heading back to the cattle. Come down if you want to see Pirate Justice in action. No, I don't want to see anything. I want to just disappear into the void. And that's it! Yay! Just imagine it that he's holding up a whatchamacallit. A soul stone that has to do with courier. Like... Stop little amigo. Something tells me this is gonna be a sad one. Comedy's over, it's time for sadness. Because that's what I've noticed this whole quest line is. It's a balance between, oh, here's a silly one, and then here's a serious, sad one. Just what a sudden surprise, my friend. I've been so enthralled with learning about Alamigo remedies, I've quite forgotten when we last spoke. So tell me, what brings you here today? What? A letter from my father. Dearest daughter, I fear I am not long for this world. My belly grows worse as a day, and I have something I must give you before my time draws to a close. I had no idea my father was ill. I had learned what a moral ailment of the stomach. Our relationship is frank. I shouldn't deny it, but well, I idly watch him die. I just learned of a remedy that ought to potent enough to cure even a green rock. I need only trader vet roots through it. I don't know, gather me some from Zarak to the south. 3 branches, please. I would give all I have to do the plucking myself, but I fear the would terribly short work of me. What have the longbows? What have longbows such that the Omega Man for? If not this, I swear to you, my father will not perish. Not if I have aught to say about it. I knew it. It's gonna be a sad one. Probably gonna be like, oh, no amount of medicine can cure what he has because it's like that dangerous, and it's like. Oh, that's the fate, actually. Hang on. Yeah, that's the fate. They're everywhere. I am most relieved to see you returned unharmed. And what of the traitor vouch routes? Got it. Thank goodness, though it will take no small time to grind and steep these tubers. At least... We're invited to our starting in... That's a lie. Don't listen to that. At least now I can complete my drought. Yet I would find little comfort in that, though. Visions of my father all alone weigh too heavily upon my mind of that. He is simply too proud to ask for aid for those around him. Especially now he has put home behind him to organize his merchants for Highbridge. Would you go and be a friend to him where none else can? I promise I shouldn't be miles behind you with the remedy. Wait, you're the father? I know you. Welcome back, my friend. I knew you were immune to the lore of merchandise. Perhaps I can introduce you in a... Dear me, why do you have that look? Like one bound for the lynch yard. Lied to your daughter? Slow down. I feel an ailment of the stomach. God, sweet good. This is certainly the first I'm hearing of it. So who's... The remedy is done. What the... Swig anything swiftly. Just allow me one small question. A remedy of what exactly? What's that ailment, Michael? I'm afraid... Oh my god! I have pride in the glitter guild as I was. I didn't know. Why, merely opening my ledgers has me doubled over, gasping my stomach in pain. Oh, so this isn't a physical pain, it's a mental pain. Because, he can't... Business is doing badly here. What's what, dears? Your life is near over as a merchant? That's all? You have no mortal sickness? To an early grave? Early grave? Oh, hail into a mountain. Really, my god, you ought to have a thicker skin by now. Good god, no one has ever perished from a stomachache. You would be surprised if you knew. No matter. I'm glad you're here, even if you come on a fool's errand. I have a gift for you. Please take it. No. Never again. Don't. You've tricked. Is it really what I wrote? The right of it then. I've been a complete... I mean, her wants to apologize. Which... South, straight towards encampment. Not the encampment! Not the lizard men! It's kind of racist. Calling them lizard men anyway. That sounds racist. Hold on. There we go. 80. Thank you, Ronald. Gods, what possessed me to come here? I was a fool for letting my father upset me so. Blundering so near to the... At the moment, would you please tell me, my Steve? It's all your fault. What of my daughter? Has something befallen her? She's safe then, thank the God. I've never been more worried in my life. Not felt such pain to my... Ease the cramping and a cup cleanse the pain completely. My daughter was such a good alchemical prodigy. Why this? It would be criminal to waste this kind of genius or hides. Well, my daughter created the best, and the whole realm would be all the better to have access to it. Just think of the lives. Think of the lives that could be saved if the remedy were made available. Of course, my daughter wouldn't believe my motives as pure, so I'll have you give her this a favor of my late wife's. My sincerity. She was a victim of the green rot. By the way, before her, imagine seeing the woman who bore you curled up in a sore agony. Now, agony in her stomach half the time. I should have remembered that when writing the last letter, but being the last. What a wonder calling her too sensitive made it. Mayhap, if I hadn't poisoned our relationship, we could have avoided this ugly business altogether. If only I had not driven the girl away. By calling her a naive child all those years ago. All she wanted to do was heal the ailing in El Amigo after all. You don't want for alchemical knowledge, but whence comes the guilt for your grand crusade, I asked her. You'll die among the beggars you tried to save if you're foolish enough to pursue such worldly ideas with a coin. Wonderful father advice, eh? Thank the 12. Wasn't so easy swayed by my folly, and look at she's become. Crafter of remedies fit to save the realm and trusted friend. Aww. Hera has grown into as wise and kind a woman as her mother was, and hasn't got an ounce of my avarice. It's more than earned my respect and my blessing to live as she sees fit. But when you give her this neck piece, Ronald, make her understand how proud she's made me. The guy next to him, the other guy, is the one that kept begging you to bring him back stuff for his hair. My father has learned I am well. Did he have not else to send me? Oh, he had a lot. Oh, I know I've seen this before, but I can't remember where. Father's me. And if that be true, his heart has grown less cold and calculating. And now you kept my mother and they were neck bleeds for all this time. My mother was a generous of souls, all tender smiles and wise words. Why, my fondest childhood memories of her stroking my head, led a bay and murmuring, "So compassion were you water, and ever will kindness bloom in your wake." Were it not for my mother's teachings, I would never have learned the ways of alchemy, nor sought to save the ailing, with revelings born of my study. Father never truly seemed to hear what my mother exhorted, though he asked her more than I. Watching him pray so devoutly before the altar of prophet was simply more than I could bear. Yet though I did not, though I know not if I believe his promises of change, I can think of no better way to distribute my remedies than my father's network of merchants. And if his work might deliver succor to, am I so stubborn as to deny him the chance? I'll do it, or at least I'll try. But by enlisting the aid of the Alamegans here and viewing the remedies, how could even the fates deny us? And after we have made enough to put in the market, Father and I will finally talk about Mother. About my life after leaving home, about everything. Yay! I guess it wasn't so bad after all. It's 15! So that's it for that. We're gonna take another tiny little break. We'll do more. I'm gonna get this done tonight. I gotta get this quest, this whole quest line done tonight. Like 3, 12. There's 12. Then in mine. But yeah. I'm gonna take another quick break. I need to get drinks. I need to clean up my desk. It's got a bunch of bottles on it. Water bottles and like leftover coffee cups and things.